morning, everybody. So, comfortable seated position, height if you need it, nice straight back. Oh. Okay, so fingertips on the floor next to your hips and just breathing in, growing up your spine. Breathing into your chest, expanding your ribcage from the inside. And as you release the breath, just try and keep the height that you've created. Shoulders nice and relaxed. A few more breaths. And then just releasing your hands back onto your lap. So bringing your arms up, really stretching up, back bend, interlocking your fingers, turning your palms up to the ceiling, stretching up, and then just gently going from side to side, starting a gentle side stretch. And release, interlock your fingers again, but this time the other way, palms up to the ceiling, and again, just gently moving around. And release, bringing your left hand up and over, and coming into a side bend. Just pulling your fingertips gently towards the wall, and inhaling up. And exhale the other side. Make sure that your left shoulder's dropping away from your ear and just glancing up underneath your right arm to make sure you don't collapse your chest. Inhaling up and exhaling to the right. Inhaling up, exhale to the left. One more time on each side. And release. Popping your hands on your thighs. So we're going to do a seated cat-cow now. So hands towards your knees, and as you draw your hands towards your thighs, arching your back, bringing your chin down towards your chest. And then as you push your hands back towards your knees, coming back up, head back, shoulders back, and arch. Inhaling to cat. Sorry, exhaling to cat. And inhaling to cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. And then just dropping your chin down towards your chest and just slowly moving it to the right, back to your chest, to the left. So forward and right, forward and left. Just keep going a few more times. And then change that into a circular motion with your head in one direction and changing direction. And then fingertips on the floor and just slowly walking forward with your hands. Keep looking up and then drop your head. Just relax here for a few breaths. And walking your hands back up. Putting really any props and coming and standing at the front of your mat. So feet hip width apart. Bringing your arms up and again interlocking your hands. Pushing your palms up towards the ceiling and just coming up onto your toes. Good full length body stretch. And releasing down, coming your heels back down on the floor. And one more time, interlocking your fingers the other way. And release. Left arm up, side bend to the right. Inhaling up and exhale to the left. Inhaling up and to the right. Inhaling up to the left. Back to centre. And as you exhale, leaning forward, bending at the hips into a forward fold. Holding your elbows, bend your knees, belly on your thighs, and just relax your shoulders, your arms, your head, your neck. Every time you exhale, just let your upper body drop away from your hips. Change the intercrossing of your arms. And then rolling back up, hands up, and exhale to mountain. Just take a moment to check your alignment. Outside edges of your feet, parallel with the outside edges of your mat, spreading your toes. Tailbone relaxed down, thighs coming up towards your groins. Palms facing forward, core engaged, shoulders down your back. Chin parallel with the mat. Just close your eyes. Inhaling, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale to mountain. Inhaling up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale to mountain. Inhaling, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale to mountain. One more half soleil. Arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway rise, stretching that spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale to mountain. Just take a breath. Close your eyes. Feeling your feet on the floor. Inhaling, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plant your hands, shoulder width apart, fingers spread. Big step back and coming into plank. Engaging your core, pushing up through your hands, through your shoulders. And then as you exhale, bring your knees to the ground, your feet to the ground, pushing your bum back. And then as you slide forward between your arms, bringing your chest and your chin to the ground, slide your feet back away from you and come up into a little cobra and exhale to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. On your next exhale, just walking your legs to the front of the mat. Exhaling. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale to your mountain. Inhaling, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Take a breath. And then go through another knees, chest, chin. Little cobra. And exhale. to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Letting your chest sink towards the ground. And then on your next exhale, big step forward to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhaling all the way up. And exhale to mountain. Inhaling, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back into plank. And take a breath. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. And downward facing dog for a few breaths. Inhaling up onto your toes and bringing your shoulders over your wrists, really doming your back. And then see if you can just bring your legs forward without bending your knees. Bending your knees as little as possible into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhaling, soft knees all the way up. And exhale to mountain. We'll do one more sun salutation. Arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, plant your hands. Step back into plank. Take a breath. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. And we meet in downward facing dog for a few breaths. On your next exhale, bringing your feet to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale to mountain. Just take a couple of breaths here. Spreading your toes, feeling your feet on the ground. And then stepping your left foot back, coming side on onto your mat into a wide leg stance with your heels. Maybe feeling slightly out so that your edges of your feet are parallel with the ends of your mat. Bringing your hands onto your lower back. Breathing into your chest, filling your chest, taking your head back, and then slowly coming forward while you keep looking up. Keep looking up. And then just at the last minute, dropping your head and dropping your arms. Just relax here for a moment. And then walking your hands towards your left leg, just folding over that left leg, bringing your head towards your knee. And then walking to the other side, bringing your head towards your right knee. Back to center. Fingertips on the floor. Coming up, arching your back, lifting your head up and come up the way you came down. Shoulders back and step to the front of your mat. Inhaling, arms forward and sit in your chair. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, plant your hands and step back into plank. We'll go through a vinyasa and meet in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, inhaling your right leg up. And as you exhale, bring it to the front of the mat between your hands, turning out your back foot 45 degrees, hips facing forwards, arms up, into warrior one. Just take a breath here. Feel like you're trying to split the mat apart with your feet, the outside edge of your back foot firmly on the mat. Exhaling, hands down, step back into plank, through a vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog to do the other side. So from down dog, inhaling your left leg up, exhaling it forward, turning up your back foot 45 degrees and coming to your warrior one on the other side. Take a breath, feeling your feet. Exhale, hands down, plank. Knees, chest, chin. And downward facing dog for a few breaths. Big breath in through your nose. And release through your mouth. And on your next exhale, walking your feet to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up into your chair. And exhale to mountain. Inhaling chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plank. Vinyasa. So we're going knees, chest, chin, sliding those legs back. Inhaling little cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling your right leg up. Exhaling it forward, turning out your back foot 45 degrees, coming into warrior one on the other side. And then bringing your arms down, front back into warrior two, turning your body to the left, and then gazing over your front hand. Turning your front palm over, bring it up and come into your reverse warrior. And then exhale, cartwheeling your hands down, stepping back into plank. And we'll go knees, chest, chin, sliding the legs back, little cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, and exhale, bring it to the front of the mat, turning out the back foot 45 degrees, and into warrior one. And then as you exhale, bringing your arms down into warrior two, front, back, palms facing down, spreading your fingers, gazing over that front hand, turning that palm up, and coming back, up and over, into your reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, into plank, knees, chest, chin. Sliding your legs back, little cobra, and downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. And exhale, your feet to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise, and exhale, fold. Inhaling up into your chair, and exhale to mountain pose. Inhaling into chair, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Through a vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. And then from down dog, inhaling your right leg up, exhaling it forward to the front of the mat and turning out your back foot 45 degrees to come into a warrior one. And then as you exhale, bringing your hands really forward and balancing on that right foot, your left foot behind you, your right arms in front, And then coming back down into your warrior one. Hands to the floor, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling your left leg up. And exhaling it forward, warrior one. And then as you exhale, bringing your weight forward onto your left leg, your right leg behind you, fingertips stretching forwards, into warrior three. Exhaling, hands down into plank, knees, chest, chin. And we meet in downward facing dog for a few breaths. And on your next exhale, bringing your feet to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, soft knees, coming up into your chair. And exhale to mountain. Well done, guys. So that's the sun salutations. I'd just like you to bring yourself over to a wall now. And just measure. You need to be your body, upper body and arm length away from the wall. Palms on the wall, spreading your fingertips. And then just letting your chest and your head drop. Just stay here for a few moments. If you need to, if you're feeling tweaks in your shoulders, just try maybe moving your hands further apart. And now just carefully coming up and releasing your hands. Okay, so we're going to go onto our backs now. Lock. We're going to do some upper back opening first. So your brick can be on either the low or the medium height. You might need another brick behind just to rest your head on, so have that there in case. So this brick's going on the upper back, down the spine. And relax. And we're going to stay here for a few minutes, opening our chests up a bit. Every time you exhale, just feel yourself really relaxing into that brick. If you're feeling any tension anywhere, just let it go. Okay, so bending your knees, bringing your feet to the floor and carefully rolling off your brick, staying on your back. Oh, and you'll need your brick again, so feet on the floor, bent knees, and just peeling your hips off the mat, pushing up through your feet into the little bridge. And rolling down. And coming up again. Pushing up a little bit higher this time. And rolling down. And this time grab your brick, coming up. And as you bring your pelvis down, just take your brick on its medium setting across your sacrum. Just bring your sacrum to relax onto the brick, straightening your legs, feet wide. And relax here for a few moments. Now either stay here, if this is enough, or if you want a bit more, bringing your feet to the floor, push up through your feet, onto your toes, and turn the brick onto its tall setting. And straightening your legs. We'll stay here for a few minutes. We'll just do a few 4-8 breaths just to release any tension. So inhaling through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. As you breathe out, really releasing into that brick, relaxing your belly, your thighs, your hips, your lower back. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, and coming back on, bringing your feet back onto the floor, onto your toes, pushing up. And if you're on the high setting, turn your block onto the medium setting and come back down. Just spend a moment on that medium height. Bring onto your toes again, dropping your brick to the low setting. Straighten your legs. And then once more, feet to the ground, pushing up. Remove your brick and bringing your spine all the way down and straightening your legs. Just relax here for a moment, palms facing up. Okay, so bending your knees, knees up, rolling to your side, bringing yourself up. Right, okay. So we're going to do some headstand practice now. So let me just remind you of the positioning of the hands. So we're palms of the hands together, really taking the fingers up so that all the webs are really crossing your fingers on the top. So you've got like a little cave there. And the whole of this side of the hand and down your forearm is going to be on the floor. So if you can find your wall, what I want you to do is, with your back to the wall, bringing yourself down onto the floor. What we're going to do, you might want to just watch what I'm going to do here. So I'm positioning my arms for my headstand and dropping my head, and then I'm walking up the wall, okay? Really pressing with your arms. And if you want to, you can play around with bringing your legs up. Be one leg on the wall and one leg up. And then walking your toes back down the wall, onto your knees, and okay, I'm just going to do a puppy pose. So kneeling on the mat, coming into the tabletop, and then just stepping your hands forwards, looking forward, slide, and then bringing your chest and your chin onto the floor. Just letting your chest sink. And releasing. Okay, if you want to just come onto your back. Bending your knees, bringing your knees into your chest. Just a little back massage on the mat. Okay, so straightening your left leg out, keeping your right leg in. Grab a strap if you need one. Straightening that leg and either putting the strap over the ball of your foot or holding your foot with your fingers, your hand, and relax. Keeping your, I say relaxed, but I want you to keep your left leg engaged and very much on the mat. And just let your right leg relax back. And every time you breathe out, maybe your foot will just come a little bit further back. And releasing that leg back down to the floor. And bringing your left leg up and doing the same on that side. And release. Now bringing both feet up, grabbing both feet, and then just let your legs drop out to the sides. And bringing them back to center and release. Let them come down. Feet on the floor. Okay, so now bringing your knees to your chest, arms out to each side, shoulder height, palms facing up. And then letting your knees drop to your right armpit. And then I want you to straighten that left leg. And if you can, just hold it with your hand and look to the right, to the left. And just relax here for a few moments. And releasing your leg, rolling back to center, and then lowering your knees down towards your left armpit, straightening your right leg, taking hold of your foot with your left hand, and looking over to the right. And release, coming back to center. Dropping your feet on the floor, letting your soles of your feet come together, knees dropping out. Arms overhead, holding your elbows. Come into a reclined goddess. And then taking hold of the elbows the other way. And releasing your arms, using your hands to bring your knees back together and sliding your legs away from you. Final relaxation. So wiggle your toes and relaxing your toes and your feet and your ankles and your calves, your knees and your thighs. And now just releasing your pelvis, sinking into the floor, relaxing your belly, your chest, your upper back and your shoulders. Feeling the backs of your arms and your hands on the floor, letting will sink. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Back to center. And just lift your head and bring your chin towards your chest. And roll it back down. And now just follow the natural up and down your body, your breath. Belly gently rising and falling. And let go. Now just slowly bringing yourself back to the surface, moving your hands and your feet. Maybe bring your arms up over your head and give yourself a little stretch. Bring your knees up towards your chest and rolling over onto your right hand side, keeping your eyes closed and resting your head on your right arm as a pillow. Taking your left hand on the floor in front of you, just coming back up, keeping your eyes closed into a comfortable seated position. One hand on top of the other, bringing it onto your chest. Bringing your palms together, fingers spread, bringing the base of your thumbs to your sternum. Namaste.